ProudMusicLibrary.com.
Welcome, everybody, to the very first episode of Combat Zone Wrestling Trivia. We are here. We are back with the correct wrestling trivia for pro wrestling fans. I'm your host, Hunter Hitman Chambliss, and tonight we have a great first round match for the Gold Rush tournament to determine our first world champion. So let's kick it off first with Sandy, the Sandman Robinson. How's it going, brother?
Hey, bro, it's good. I am doing great. Thank you for having me on this very first episode. I couldn't be happier to be here, and I couldn't be happier to face the opponent that I'm playing right now. So I think this is going to be a lot of fun, and just hopefully I don't get smashed too badly. So,
Love the confidence, Sandy. And his opponent, my co-host for the week of wrestling, Nico Suave Regoli. How's it going, man?
It feels weird being back here after so many months away from this medium of trivia, but, you know, I'm feeling good. Sandy, he always does this in his matches. He always plays super modest, and that's usually when he ends up winning. Like, he did that with me in our fandom fight match, and he, for some reason, a guy who is basically a master of inner geekdom and fandom-style trivia, thought said out loud I was going to beat him there. And lo and behold, he beats me. Now, granted, the score was 20-15 in the end, but still, if anyone should have been confident in that match, it's him. But if anyone should be confident in this match right here, it's me. Obviously, I have history as a former champion in another wrestling trivia promotion that we no longer like to talk about. And I have a mission. I want to hold gold so I can defend it or win it from the week of January 21st to January 27th, so we can make some money for charity for the Four Diamonds Association for children's cancer research. I want to do good things with this community that we are all a part of. And in order to do that, sometimes you need a little bit of extra hardware. You need the gold to get people to. I want to get the gold so people will pay attention.
All right, guys. Those were the promos. So now let's get into the introductions. Introducing first, representing House Nightfury with a record of 0 wins, 0 defeats. He is the Cosmic Nightfury, Nico Suave Regoli. And his opponent, representing Atomic Nation and D-Generation X, with a record of 0 wins, 0 defeats. He is the Sandman, Sandy Robinson. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's how round 1 works. We have 8 questions in 8 predetermined categories. If you must write it down on a whiteboard and show your answer and say it at the exact same time. You each will have 15 seconds to write down your answer. So, are you guys ready?
Ayo.
All right.
Always.
So, let's get ready to rumble. Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, wait, hold on. I just realized phone is here. Throwing it away.
Thank you.
Completely forgot it was there. Sorry.
All right. Question 1 in the category of the WWE. The Big Dog. Who won the last King of the Ring tournament? That is right, ladies and gentlemen. The King of the Ring is no longer a thing, and I wish it was, because that was a great tournament that really had made a lot of superstars. I mean, if you really look at who won it, from Bret Hart to Edge to Kurt Angle, I mean, all those people really won the King of the Ring and then made themselves famous. All right, so we're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Sandy.
I said Jinder Mahal.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Nico.
I believe it was Wade. I'm afraid I've got some bad news, Barrett.
That is correct for 1 point.
Nice.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Our next question in the category of TNA/Impact Wrestling. On an April 8th, 2006 edition of Impact, Abyss, along with James Mitchell, attacked who at his house?
Oh, crap. This is before I started watching Impact.
This was actually a really famous moment that led into a pretty good rivalry for TNA. This was before Abyss was kind of out of touch. I mean, I like Abyss, but his newer stuff hasn't been as great as his younger stuff with James Mitchell. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Let's start with Nico.
Was that Dr. Stevie?
That's incorrect. Sandy?
I am going to say Hulk Hogan.
I'm sorry, that's also incorrect. The correct answer is Christian Cage before their lockdown main event. All right. So your next question in the category of his name is John Cena. What was the name of John Cena's enforcer during the Thug Life era? Some would say the best John Cena era, and I would agree. We're looking for his enforcer, his big muscle, and not Big Papa Pump.
Ah, shoot.
Oh, I'm sorry. You each have 3 repeats, by the way. So if you guys need it, use it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Sandy.
Nothing. No idea.
Nico.
I can't remember if it's the same guy or not. It's definitely not the right name, but I put Tom.
Tom what? Tom what?
Did he freeze on us again?
Yeah.
Tomko.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, Tomko.
No. The correct answer is B squared or Bull Buchanan.
Damn it.
Tomko is Christian's bodyguard.
Mm.
All right, guys. Next question in the category of NXT, the best main roster brand. Who did Adam Cole attack during his debut at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 3? I'm sorry, Adam Cole. Baby. You have to do it every time.
Baby, indeed.
He has been killing it on NXT so far. I hope they don't ruin him on the main roster. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Let's start off with Nico.
Drew McIntyre, who was the champ at the time.
That is correct for 1 point.
I didn't have it.
I didn't have it.
Nope.
All right, so your next category is ECW. EC Dubs. EC Dubs.
Oh, boy.
What was the name of the first ECW Tag Team Champions?
Oh, God. ECW always trips me up in these matches.
ECW, I went back and actually watched a lot of their older matches, and they had some of the best cruiserweights and technical wrestlers, but people always forget that because of the blood and violence.
What is it? What is it?
4, 3,
I'm going to save my repeats.
1. Pins down. Sandy.
I said the Dudley Boys.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Of
Nico.
course it is.
Big fat question mark.
The correct answer is the Super Destroyers.
Yeah, a million repeats wouldn't have helped me remember that.
All right, guys. Next question in the category of WrestleMania. All right, WrestleMania 2 was famously held in 3 states: New York, California, and what other state? WrestleMania 2, some would say the weakest, and 27's horrible, but 2, it has some okay matches in my opinion. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Let's start with Nico.
I believe it was Illinois, specifically Chicago.
That is correct for 1 point. And Sandy.
Well, blow me the fuck down. Illinois for Chicago.
Hey, he pulled it. Sandy's on the board.
Got ourselves a game now.
Yeah.
Next question in the category of WCW.
Oh, good Lord. This is everyone's kryptonite.
Except for Sandy's.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, so here we go in WCW. Shannon Moore, Shane Helms, and Evan Courageous were in a stable known as what? This was a really weird time for WCW.
I'm pretty sure every day in WCW was a weird day in WCW.
I mean, they were doing well for a while, and then freaking Vince Russo had to come in and ruin it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Nico.
3 count, sometimes with Tank Abbott.
That is correct. Sandy?
I just went off of Shane Helms being the Green Lantern character, so I said Heroes for Hire.
That would have been too bad. But all right, so your final question in the category of wrestling finishers. What is the name of Roderick Strong's Ring of Honor finisher before the end of Heartache?
I don't even know the name of his finisher right now.
I just told you. Man, Roderick Strong is someone who I feel like could be doing a lot more. But with him being with Undisputed Era, I feel like this is as big as he's going to get. Which sucks because I actually enjoyed his wrestling back in Ring of Honor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Sandy.
I said the Remarkable Donut Clutch.
I wish it was. I'm sorry. No. Nico?
As my dog enters the camera, I wrote something with the word strong in it.
You're half right. The correct answer is Strong Breaker.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten that.
All right, so at the end of round number 1, we have Nico in the lead with 4 points and Sandy behind with 1 point. But anything can happen and ties can change in round number 2, which is our lovely Will round brought to you by WillDecide.com. So how round 2 works is the person in the lead, which would be Nico, can decide if he wants to go first or second. Whoever goes first will have a chance to spin the wheel, whatever it lands on. If you don't like it, you can spin again, but you have to stay with what the second one is, unless you hit opponent's or spinner's choice. So let me bring up the wheel. Round number 2 are WWE, Lucha Underground, The New Day, John Cena, Wrestling Finishers, NXT, and opponents and spinner's choice. Nico, since you are in the lead, do you want to go first or second?
I prefer to play from behind. So, Sandy, you may go first.
All right.
I appreciate that. Guaranteed you'll still be playing in front by the time I'm done.
All right, Sandman, are you ready for your first spin?
Let's do it. There's a couple on there that I can hopefully answer.
Spin is in, and it lands on The New Day.
New Day?
I'm going to spin again.
All right, spinning again, and the spin is in, and it lands in WWE.
Maybe
right.
I should have gone first.
All right, Sandy, you pulled a WWE. Are you ready for your round 2 questions?
I'm open.
All right, here we go. And, of course, there is multiple choice, which knocks it down to 1 point. All right, your first question in the category of WWE. At what pay-per-view event did Jeff Hardy win his first WWE World Heavyweight Championship?
First.
Multiple choice is still an option.
So you mean the big gold belt, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
5, 4.
Multiple choice.
All right. The options are A, Armageddon, B, Royal Rumble, C, Extreme Rules, or D, WrestleMania.
I'm going to go A, Armageddon.
Oh, chance for Steel Nico.
Armageddon is where he won the regular WWE title. He won the big gold belt at Extreme Rules.
That is correct for 1 point.
I almost went with that one, and I was like, nah, that's a little like too dead on for Jeff Hardy, but all right.
And he actually won it in a ladder match, believe it or not.
Yeah, figures.
All right, next question in the category of WWE. Who did Diesel face for the WWF World Championship at Royal Rumble 1995?
I'm going to guess.
Ooh.
I'm going to say Bob Backlund.
Oh, chance for Steel Nico.
Shit, Bob Backlund was my guess. Okay. 1995, the Royal Rumble.
5, 4, 3.
Shawn Michaels.
That's incorrect. You both guessed names that were in the multiple choice. The correct answer is Bret Hart.
He was my third guess.
Shit.
All right, Sandy, are you ready for your next question?
I apparently I am.
At Armageddon 2002, Triple H and Shawn Michaels faced off for the World Heavyweight Championship in what type of match?
I have to name it exactly the right match, right?
Well, I'll give you some leeway.
Okay, I'm going to say an Iron Man match.
Oh, that's incorrect. Nico.
I know what the right answer is. Then.
Was that the 3 Stages of Hell match?
That is correct for 2 points. That's exactly what I have. But I would have accepted 2 out of 3 false as well.
I was going to say 2 out of 3 false. That's why I was asking how specific you were going to get.
Yeah.
So
because they technically counted it as 3 Stages of Hell, but the announcers kept saying 2 out of 3 false because that title wasn't around at the time. So I would have accepted both of them. All right. In your final question, the category of WWE. At Survivor Series 2016, how long did it take Goldberg to defeat Brock Lesnar?
Repeat the question, please.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I stumbled on that one. So I'll give you a free repeat because I stumbled on that one a lot. At Survivor Series 2016, how long did it take Goldberg to defeat Brock Lesnar?
Multiple choice.
All right. Your multiple choice options are A, 1 minute and 23 seconds, B, 1 minute 24 seconds, C, 1 minute and 25 seconds, or D, 1 minute and 26 seconds.
1 minute and 24 seconds.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Nico for a chance for a steal.
D, 86 seconds.
That is correct. It's D, 1 minute and 26 seconds.
I can hear Corey Graves screaming it on the commentary desk.
All right, so after Sandy's round one, we have Nico got a lot of steals for 8 points, and Sandy is still at 1. So, Nico, are you ready for your spin?
Yeah, I feel kind of bad, but yeah.
Nope, don't feel bad.
And your spin is in. Ooh, it lands on John Cena.
That's a strength of Sandy's, and considering I missed a John Cena-related question in round one, granted he also missed it, I feel like there might be some deep cuts there that aren't worth going towards, so I'm going to spin again.
All right. Your final spin is in. No way! He landed the New Day!
New Day!
Nico got the New Day.
Okay, so I feel pretty confident about this category. However, there definitely are some deep cut stuff in Kofi Kingston's career that I'm going to be careful about. So hit those questions.
All right, so your first question in the category of the New Day. What team did the New Day defeat to win their first WWE Tag Team Championships?
Ooh, okay.
I need their first title win. Which is still an option as well.
I have a guess, but let's go multiple choice.
Multiple choice. Is it A, the Dudley Boys, B, Cesaro and Tyson Kidd, C, the Lucha Dragons, or D, the League of Nations?
I think it was Cesaro and Kidd.
That is correct for 1 point. All right. Your next question in the category of the New Day. How many days did the New Day hold the Tag Team Championships to break the record?
Oh, good Lord. You know how Nightfury struggles with numbers. So multiple choice again, please.
All right. Is it A, 483 days, B, 478 days, C, 481 days, or D, 480 days?
Is it A?
It is A for 1 point. Your next question in the category of the New Day. What team did the New Day lose their first tag team championship to at Money in the Bank 2015?
Wasn't that the Primetime Players?
He got it for 2 points. And your final question in the category of the New Day. At what pay-per-view event did the New Day's record-breaking tag team title reign end?
I'm sorry, my dog barked when you were speaking.
Oh, okay. At what pay-per-view did the New Day's record-breaking tag team title reign end?
Okay, so this, I believe, was to Sheamus and Cesaro. Was this at TLC?
Oh, he got it wrong. Chance for a steal from Sandy. I can give you a repeat if you need it.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So, at what pay-per-view event did the New Day's record-breaking tag team title reign end? You need to answer in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
Using your second repeat. Okay. At what pay-per-view event did the New Day's record-breaking tag team championship reign end? Need to answer in 5, for?
I'm going to say Hell in a Cell.
I'm sorry, that's also incorrect. The correct answer is Roadblock, End of the Line.
Oh, fuck. That no one remembers that one.
All right, so at the end of round 2, we have Nico in the lead with 12 and Sandy behind with 1. Is there a... Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by way of knockout, the Cosmic Nightfury, Nico Suave Regoli. Wow. Wow.
Whew.
That was crazy. Let's go to our post-match interviews. I'm sorry. Let's start off with our winner, Nico Suave Regoli. Nico, you knocked out the Sandman. You made the Sandman go to sleep. How are you feeling about your performance tonight?
I'm gonna be real. I feel good, but I feel bad at the same time because I love Sandy. Everyone in this community loves Sandy, and so for me to beat him like this, 12-1, I feel like a jerk. And granted, he said this is what he thought was going to happen. I gave him a lot more credit because Sandy does know wrestling. Sandy does know wrestling. But thankfully, my championship experience came into play here. I knew how to strategize right. I knew the answers, which is also how you win in these matches. You have to know the answers, otherwise, what are you doing here? But yeah, I said I was here on a mission to get that belt and either defend it or to be in a match in which I could win it on January 23rd. And we're one step closer now. We're one step closer now. And, I think Sandy and I, and even you, Hunter, both knew that whoever won this match is likely going to the finals. Because, Malcolm Goldilay, Subrath Sharma, the odd couple that unfortunately had a sad divorce in Multiplex Entertainment. You guys know some wrestling. But let's be real. You're facing a former champion. So I feel like you guys might be in trouble. Whichever one of you wins. Hell, you could add me to the match and make it a 3-way. I still feel pretty confident in my chances.
Someone's getting real cocky over there, huh?
Oh, I'm hoping karma doesn't come back to bite me in the ass after this post-match interview. I'm waiting for a lightning bolt to just hit me for getting a little bit of a swagger going. But, yeah, I want this title. I think it's very obvious that I want to put the work in. I want to get some gold around my waist because I haven't felt that feeling in just about a year. Like, by the time this match actually drops on air, it will have been, I think, a full year since I beat JTH for my first Wrestling Trivia Championship. So to start this new era of wrestling trivia on the anniversary of when I officially made my mark in this community, it feels good. It feels good, and I'm ready to keep making some more marks. I'm ready to get myself up there with names like Chance Ellison and Robert Parker and Paul Yama as some of the best trivia competitors in this community.
All right, awesome. But let's move on to, sadly, our runner-up, Sandy Robinson. Brother, I'm sorry, but how do you feel? Did you have fun playing tonight?
I always have fun playing, brother. It's great. I mean, I told you guys at the beginning that this was going to happen. I knew that it was going to happen. You know what? I love wrestling. You know what? But I'm very specific about the wrestling that I watch, and I don't pay attention to things like names of pay-per-views and who won what title at what pay-per-view and stuff like that. So, I mean, as much as the questions were absolutely fair, they were just way over my knowledge network over here. But Nico is, was a champion at one time in this realm, and looks like he, looks like he's ready to put the belt on again. So I congratulate him on today's victory. I congratulate you guys on your first episode of this. You guys did a great job. I'm happy to play. I'm happy to play anytime. Anytime you guys need somebody to feed to somebody else, like poor old Ryback, you just let me know and I'll feed them more. But no, it's it was a lot of fun today, and I never take this stuff too seriously because it's just a lot of fun. So and I respect when people put the work in. So you guys have done that, and I'm happy about it. Congratulations, Nico.
Nice, guys. All right, so that was it. That is the Gold Rush Tournament Round 1 matchup. Nico coming in and absolutely dominating. Sandy putting up a good fight. But at the end of the day, Nico's a former champion for a reason. And the next match in round 1 is myself. I'm stepping back in the ring to take on Leo Keegan. Leo, I faced you twice already. I knocked you out twice. Third time's a charm. I'm knocking you out, and I'm taking the belt. Nico, you're not getting the belt from me. I beat you once. I'm beating you again.
Yeah, I keep thinking that.
Oh, I will. So let's get into the plugs. Sandy, where can people find you?
You guys can find me all over the internet. So I'm usually playing in either multiplex or Full Metal Trivia, singles and tag team division. I also help run both of those leagues. You can see me later on today, which won't drop until later on, in my second round tournament match. I'll be participating in for the Geek League. But most places you can see me regularly is at Take 3. As a member of Take 3, you can see me on Late Night with Take 3 on Thursdays, and with my partner Matt Kearns and I, who have our own show called Rhyme and Reason, where we talk about all the things that you guys should like but don't. We have a great first episode of our discussion on Star Trek is already up. The next one should have dropped already, so go and check that out, and wait till the next 2 weeks because we have an awesome Star Wars discussion out there. And and for the record, if you want to talk to me or hang out with me or whatever, talk trivia, you can find me on Facebook and Twitter at SRobinson1799. Thanks so much again. Love you guys.
All right, thanks, brother. And Nico Suave Regoli, our victor tonight. Where can people find you? And please don't make it 5 hours long.
I will try my best not to. But you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at Nico Suave Regoli. That's NICOSUAVEREGOLI. You can find me every week with Hunter hosting the Week of Wrestling podcast. And you can find me here at Film Nerd TV competing in Combat Zone Wrestling Trivia. The journey toward the title continues. And, of course, you can find me over at Multiplex Entertainment. That's the name of the Facebook group and the YouTube channel. The Twitter is at MultiplexYT. The Instagram is Multiplex Entertainment Network. The TeePublic is just Multiplex. Go check out our shirts. We can now design stuff on the backs of shirts, so we're gonna get creative with the more designs we push out in the future. And as for the schedule of Multiplex, Movie Warzone is on Mondays. Hunter Chambliss is a writer for that particular brand. TV Throwdown is on Tuesdays, both our singles and fandom division. Sports Battlefield is on Wednesday. Thursday, we have our Arrowverse discussion show hosted by yours truly and Zadia Z-Man Smith, the reigning Arrowverse trivia champion. The show is called Crisis on Earthplex, so check it out, and feel free to tweet it to a bunch of the other Arrowverse-loving people in our community, such as Jason Inman and his wife, Ashley Robinson, because it would be great to have them on as guests. And, of course, Friday is Fandom Fight. We're getting that much closer to figuring out who's going to challenge Robert Parker for his Fandom Fight singles title, and we're close to finding out who's going to be the inaugural Fandom Fight team champions. Saturdays, depending on whether or not the schedule is up enough, Nerdgasm, that's our debate show, and Sunday, we wrap it all up in a nice little bow with my recap show Around the League with Nico. And before we finish this plug, I just want to say, if you are an editor or a writer, please help us out over at Multiplex. Please help out the Full Metal Media guys. Please help out Please help out us here at Combat Zone Wrestling Trivia, because We're pretty much swamped. All of us are swamped. Jeff Varyu is in need of new equipment, so Full Metal has kind of taken a hit there. We only have so many people editing and writing questions over at Multiplex, and of course, Hunter. He basically ran this thing by himself today.
Everything over here.
And really, the only help he has for matches in which he competes in is me.
And sometimes Sandy when he has time.
So any help you can offer our community so that we can keep pushing out this content on the scale at which we want to push it out, please offer your services.
If you've had, and I'll just jump on that just for a quick second, Hunter. Nico is exactly right. Our leagues, we need help, guys. So if you're out there watching this, if you guys have a hankering for writing questions, if you have a hankering for hosting, if you can do any type of editing, if you can do any type of graphics work, absolutely hit any one of us up on Facebook. We just told you where to find us, so you can absolutely do that. Our editors and our writers get pushed to the absolute limit with the amount of matches that we're doing, and it's all to help you guys, enjoy the community and have fun watching these matches, made by fans, done by fans, participated by fans. So if you have any inkling whatsoever, get a hold of us. Okay, thanks. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely. And if you guys want to find me, the host, you guys can find me on Facebook at Hunter Ray Chambliss. You guys can find me on my Twitter, which I just now got a Twitter at Film Nerd TV 1, because apparently I had one before, but I had to put 1 at the end, so why not? You guys can also find me right here at Combat Zone Wrestling Trivia. You can also find me right here on my channel at Film Nerd TV. You can find me over at Full Metal Trivia, playing matches whenever I can, and Multiplex, as Nico said. Well, Nico, you forgot to say fuck debates, but fuck debates. And you can also find me over there playing trivia and writing questions for Movie Warzone. Thank you guys for joining us tonight, and we'll see you guys soon. Peace.
CloudMusicLibrary.com